Hello, it's me, Meg. Um, Hope you've had a good weekend. This weather's been terrible, hasn't it? I hope you're all safe and warm from the storm. Um, we thought we'd done all right. We went out in the back garden and the storm had decided to rip the, what do you call it, the felt from the summer house. So it made a real mess. The whole thing was exposed. So I had to do a very, same way. I had to direct a very quick repair. Hopefully it'll last with the spring. But I hope everybody's safe and well. Um, this week I'm thrilled to bits, giving you an update. 1311. So I started, I think it was 14.2 or 14.3, I should really remember, shouldn't I? But 13.11 means an awful lot. So I did listen to what people had said and I swapped a few smoothies about and changed bits and pieces, but I'm really, really happy with that, so 13.11, it's going in the right direction. And I even sat and calculated thinking, even if you lost £0.5 every week, for a year, that's that's still 20, no, hang on, 52 weeks in the year, 26, that's like nearly, well, 2 stone. So I suppose it's that determination, which is very hard to stick at it if you're not getting the results that you want when you're watching everybody around you eat. At the end of this video, fingers crossed, I'll attach some video clips. We did go out for a meal. We tried the senior lunchtime menu at a local hotel. I still can't get used to being an old person. In my head, I'm still 17 and there I am. It was lovely. It was very quiet. There was only us there, but it was a 2-course meal. You had a pick of what you wanted and it was £13, which it's a good way to spend an afternoon. It was warm, it was nice, it was lovely. So very happy. It was at a local hotel down in Lymm, called the Statham Lodge. And because January is such a good time to get meal deals, it is worth having a look. You will find a lot of the local pubs and that have offers on, which isn't good when you're on a diet, so you've got to be careful. And actually that meal, what I had when we went, I didn't have a breakfast before I went. I had the lemon juice, had the meal, and then in the afternoon I had a crumpet. So that's all I ate, just to be careful. As I say, I'm absolutely thrilled with the weight loss. I had my eyebrows done. Hang on, I'll reveal the curtains. You can't see them. I should have painted them in, but really enjoyed the experience. Did have a bit of a laugh because I decided to put one of the Marxie's padded bras on, and when I laid down, my boobs disappeared. So it looked as if I'd been, I don't know, taking a knock to the side, and I'm thinking, oh, I hope the girl doesn't notice, and you don't know them well enough to say anything, and you're lying down looking at your own boobs, which are like collapsed, like souffles, I suppose. Anyway, I will go back, but I'll wear a different bra when I go back to the girl, and we'll see how we get on with that. Next one, I'm having a couple of weeks time a facial, so I'll keep you up to date with that. I actually paid £18 for the eyebrows, and she said I'll need them done every 4 to 6 weeks. So we'll see how it goes, because I am trying to be careful with money, but what I'm not prepared to do is be utter frugal to the point of not enjoying life, because I could be dead tomorrow and it would break my heart if I was leaving money to other people. So call me spiteful. So that's the thing. It's being realistic. You have to have some enjoyment in life. Maybe some people who are very frugal enjoy watching the money go in the bank quicker, but I think there's a fine line. I want to have a nice life, but I also don't want to spend a lot of money on it. And I do get a cheap thrill when I get a meal that's cheaper, or get hair done through a deal site, and there's nothing wrong with that, and I'll share that with you. I don't know if any of you read a lot, but I really, really love the offer from The Works. You can buy 3 books for £6. I think that's an absolute bargain. I know you can get them cheaper in the second-hand shops and the charity shops, so you do what's you, but I like the smell of a nice book, a new book, just, inhaling that and the feel of it. So to me, it's, again, these cheap thrills I keep having. You do yours. I just think the works. Big shout out to them for giving you 3 really good books for £6. This week we decided, well, this is the royal way, we've had paint for the hallway for ages. We decided to, I stripped it, tidied it, and when we went to look, we've got no rollers. What happens? Do things pack their bags and disappear? You know, how have you got no rollers in the garage? So sadly, we've had to postpone that. I've added a bit on the clip. It's only white. We only use white now. I'm going through my beige stage of life. What we've got on next week, I'm trying to think. We are going to have a wander out. We did go to Statham Park, which is in Cheshire, near where we live. And I managed to get a deal with those as well. Usually it's about £6 through the week to go on to Statham Park if you go in your car, £8 at the weekend. But they had an offer on for January where you could buy a car pass for £14 and go in as many times as you want. So I bought that for January. And they also have a deal on where you can go into the winter gardens free. I think it finishes on the 14th of February if you're local. But it's just a nice place to go for a walk. You know, they've got the deer. Seeing the garden was really nice because I've not seen that for a while. But again, it's just being a bit astute and have a bit toot and see what you can actually find when you, you know, rather than just do something. Or I always say to my daughters, just check, see if you can find a voucher or a coupon for it, or can you do it a bit cheaper? And it makes it all that bit better when you think you've, I don't know why, mentality-wise. So I'd say this week I've really had quite a nice week, so I hope you have too. I'm trying to think if there's anything I wanted to update on. I really appreciate if you're a returning visitor to the YouTube. I am a novice, I'm not going to lie. I don't have the IT skills. But what I'm hoping is, because I'm trying to lose weight and I'm putting it out there, that if I have a wobble, I'm going to let myself down in front of, like, you know, people. So that's pushing me forward to hope that I can lose weight this way, can do, you know, a few lifestyle changes. Because to me, it's not just about the diet, it's changing my relationship with food. And I am, would be honest, you know, I'm not going to say, oh, I don't eat this, that and the other. I am greedy when it's the food I like. You know, if there's a cake there, it'll vanish. I'm not, I can't tell a lie, and it's getting myself to go, no fatty, leave it alone. So thank you for sticking with it. I've had some really good tips, thank you as well. And I did listen to what people said about too much, you know, sugar and the fruit with the smoothies. So I have changed that, and I am listening to you. So if there's anything you want to do, I hope you don't mind that I'm adding clips, you know, about round and about, but it can be pretty boring, somebody just sitting waffling at you. So I've got my eyebrows, I'm going to keep those going. I'm going to start with the facials. I quite fancy, I've never had a manicure for years, and I really could fancy that as well. So who knows? I mean, I'm not going to end up like one of the housewives of Cheshire, more like one of the housewife of Cheshire's cleaners, but you know what I mean. So I shall try to string this together. I apologise if it doesn't look good, but I am still learning, and I have enlisted the help of my granddaughter. So have a good week ahead. Stick with it. If you haven't lost weight and you are trying, I'm really sorry. Don't give in. Don't give in. Remember, even if it's £0.5, just think of it over a year. You know, if it's, we'll get there. We will get there. Now I'm into the 13s. I'm absolutely thrilled. So my next goal is getting into the 12s. You know, I've always said if I was 12 stone something, I'd be quite happy, which I know I need to lose more than that, but it's those goals. So keep at it, ladies, gents, whoever, and I shall speak to you through the week, or throw a video up of something that I think you might be interested in. And take care. Lovely to speak to you. Bye. Hello, it's me, Meg. We're off to our senior citizens lunch today at a local hotel, so I shall tell you what that's like. Outfit of the day isn't terribly exciting. It's an old Marks and Spencer's dress, old Evans shoes. The coat was a bargain. Marks and Spencer's £16 in a charity shop, so I'm quite happy with that. Cheshire. Got my legs out, which I don't get out very often, and it's an accessory bag, which I quite like, nice and soft. So that's what I'm wearing today. Most of it, as I say, old, and the new edition is a bargain at Marks's. So we're going off for lunch. I'll try to take some photographs, or take you with us to, it's Statham Lodge down in Lymm. So that's where we're off to. Oh, my shoes. Ta-ta. So we're just going into Lymm village, which is a small village on the outskirts of Manchester in Cheshire. And it's the day of the storm today, but we've been okay so far. The weather's nice and it's lovely to see the blue sky. So Lymm's a very pretty village with a nice dam in and lots of historic buildings. So we're going to the bottom of Lymm, to the hotel. I shall let you have a little bit look around here. See all the cottages and building work, where one house goes down and 3 houses go up. It's a bit wobbly. So this is the main road that actually goes through Lymm itself, called Higher Lane, and it's very pretty. So Lymm's quite famous for its dam, and we're approaching it now. There's a swing you around so you can see this. That's the church, and then we'll be coming to the dam. There it is through the trees. Lovely on a day like this. So, what a lovely day after all the grey days we've had. So, here we are approaching Statham Lodge. Just coming into the entrance. I'll show you how pretty it is. And then I'll pick you back up and show you what a pensioner, no, not a pensioner, sorry, a senior lunchtime consists of. But it's a lovely building, really pretty. Pensioner special. Puddings. It's a sunny day, so who had the bright idea of doing the haul? Only to find I haven't got any paintbrushes or rollers. Oh, you know when you could slap yourself stupid and it's a Saturday and do I really want to go to the retail park? I mean, it's only a tiny passage. It'll only take a few minutes, the royal way, a few minutes to do it, but it seems such a good idea. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's only a small space. Weeny. But best laid plans, mice and men.